Hi there guys, welcome back. We are looking today at some more betting methods and multiple bet types that you may have come across on bookmaker websites, and we are moving on today to the Lucky 31. The clue obviously there in the name, this is a multiple bet consisting of 31 bets in total, covering all possible combinations from single bets to one five-fold accumulator. So this bet would require 5 selections in total. The Lucky 31 consists of 5 singles, like I've said, 10 double bets, 10 treble bets, and 5 four-folds and 1 five-fold accumulator in total. Similar on this series, we've obviously looked at the Canadian bet. The Lucky 31 is very similar, barring the fact that the Canadian bet doesn't obviously include the 5 single bets and therefore consists of just 26 bets in total. One thing I will say that I haven't mentioned on other videos is that some bookmakers do actually offer special offers when it comes to multiple bets. So Lucky 31s, for example, they sometimes pay a one winner bonus where they will provide you double the odds, or an increased payout on just finding one winner. So it's always worth checking your bookmaker terms to see if there are any special offers regarding multiple bets. Obviously, this particular bet has 5 selections. So again, we're going to use horse racing as our example to place this bet and show you how it would how you'd go about placing this particular bet online. We again using our website Bet442 in order to put this this bet on. So we've got the racing here at Hamilton for this evening, and we are just going to select 5 horses in this particular on this particular card, and we will then be able to place a Lucky 31. So we've got 3 selections so far, so we just need 2 more, and there we go. So we've got the 5 selections there in our bet slip, and you can always just double check that you've got the right selection and the right the odds that you would like. We obviously don't want the single or the axe system. We want to go for the multiple bets section. So obviously you can see here you've got all the combinations that you can do with 5 selections. As I touched on earlier, there obviously is the Canadian bet, which we previously looked at in this series, but of course we want the Lucky 31, which guarantees us 5 single bets in total with the Lucky 31. The bonus about doing a Lucky 31 in that sense is the fact that just one of your 5 selection will obviously guarantee you a return. The slight downside being that obviously your stake is multiplied by 31 times in order to cover this bet. So obviously can be an expensive bet, but obviously the reward is there if you were to have a full house and all 5 of your selections were to come in. So obviously we've got the Lucky 31 section there. That's where you can set your stake. So we can set a £2 Lucky 31 just there. That would obviously then ask you to confirm your selections and your stake, and you would go about placing your bet with Bet442. So that was a look and an example of how you would go about placing a Lucky 31 using Bet442.